La Brea Bakery today. This is the only other restaurant other than Earl of Sandwich that has Coke Zero on their menu. That's soon. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to TASG. Today, we're going to talk about the Touch of Disney event coming soon to downtown. Also, soup. La Brea opened, I want to say, just about a couple weeks ago. And I haven't had their clam chowder in a while, and it's pretty damn good clam chowder, mainly because it's the only clam chowder that's open right here in downtown Disney. Anyways, creamy. If you are watching this video today, it means that today is the first day that tickets go on sale for the Touch of Disney event, beginning March 18th, running through April 5th. Thursdays through Mondays from 12 to 8, which means one big thing, yes, it's going to be a paid ticketed event, and it'll also mean that the Buena Vista Street experience right behind me, and what we're doing right now, that means that'll be closed. So no more Buena Vista Street beginning March 15th, which is roughly a year after, roughly a year that the parks have closed. So it's a very interesting date that they chose for that, but Buena Vista Street will close March 15th. The experience, Touch of Disney, will begin on the 18th. Tickets go on sale right now, so go ahead and get your tickets before they're sold out. Tickets are on sale for $75. Now, they did say that that was an introductory price, so I have a feeling that since they say introductory, depending on how busy it is, and especially since this takes place during the months leading up to spring break for many schools, I have a feeling that the $75 will probably go up to $80, $90, depending on that range, and I think we'll find that out when we see it. Again, we record this the weekend before, so tickets may go on sale right now. And yes, I understand that they're $75, but they could go up more. That $75 includes parking at the Mickey and Friends parking structure. No trams, but it'll be the walkway. In fact, if you drive by Disneyland Drive, where the tram route is, there's actually new posters up there, and there's also a new audio system that was installed over the summer that plays area music. So it's gonna be pretty good, albeit a bit of a long walk from the Mickey and Friends Pixar Palace parking structure area to get to the main Esplanade. Parking for that, again, will be at Mickey and Friends and this is very specific, the parking structures will open at 11:30. So 30 minutes before the event begins. For an event like that, I would expect people to be here earlier than that. I mean, when we were here for the opening of Buena Vista Street, there were already people here at like 4, 5, 6 a.m. And I just don't understand why the parking structures would open so late. I mean, yeah, it makes no sense. Structures will open at 11:30. Downtown Disney would already be open, so people would already park and get an advantage if they park at the main downtown Disney lot. At least that's what it says. That's what I'm thinking. I mean, don't do that, because you're paying $10 for parking versus having it included with your parking. So $75. That already makes your experience $85. And with parking already, like back when the parks closed, they were already at $25. I mean, it makes sense that the parking would already be included. By the way, adding to that $75, part of that, so let's say $25 is for parking. Another $25, so going to give you a $25 food voucher wherever you want. Now, you could have it at each of there are going to be 6 booths, food and wine style, and those booths, we're still yet to see some of the food. I assume, though, it's going to be a lot more of those offerings of years past when it comes to food and wine. So 6 six booths for that. You could use that $25 for any food and non-alcoholic beverage item for that. Or the way that I'm reading this is that you can also use it towards Lamplight Lounge and Carthay Circle. Yes, Lamplight Lounge will be reopening. No news yet on Golden Vine Winery and the Wine Country Trattoria, but the way I see it, you could use that $25 for that. Interesting things coming out of this. There's going to be meet and greets to a certain extent. The way that Walt Disney World has it is that they have their characters and planters and largely scenic green spaces of Walt Disney World. And there's not a lot of green spaces that you could put characters on here. I mean, I think Cars Land, which will also be open, Cars Land, you already have a good safe distance from yourself and the car itself, so that's a good one. My other assumption would have to be the trolley. The trolley's been parked, but you can easily pull that in and out at any time with or without characters. Let me also tell you that PhotoPass will also be available. You will be able to take some PhotoPass photos, and that will be included with that, with the $75. So if we break down the $75 ticket, it is, so parking and the $25 food voucher, you're taking off $50. So it's already looking like a $25 event. So that's $50. You add the $10 for PhotoPass, 50. That's $60. It's a $15 event. I mean, it's pretty much worth it in my eyes. I mean, the way that you would break down the offerings. I mean, and if they have some way somehow give us a World of Color or some sort of dancing fountain show with the World of Color infrastructure, that would also be pretty nice. As I mentioned earlier, that this event will be going on Thursday through Mondays, taking up all of the Disney California Adventure, with the exception of Avengers Campus. Actually, just right over here. That's where we are right now. All of it will be open except for Avengers Campus, which is pretty damn good. You can, get your steps in. You can eat and then get your steps in. That's a good part about that. One big question that I had when I was looking up the information on this event: is Buena Vista Street going to be open for the days that the events aren't happening? And it doesn't seem like it's going to. Buena Vista Street will be closing March 15th. That will be its last day before it'll open later that week for that. And by the way, speaking of which, that week will be also the premiere of Falcon and the Winter Soldier on Disney Plus. So, experience both. It feels great. But yeah, when I watched WandaVision, like, this is where I would pregame. I'd pregame here, and then I would, we'd watch WandaVision, and we'll be great. It's a fantastic time. So it's always a good time. So yeah, the way I see it, it's pretty much worth it. I mean, there's obviously a demand for these parks to reopen, and it's nice. It just feels right to be in a Disney park again. You bet your ass I'm gonna try to. By the time you're watching this, actually, I think I might have already paid for my ticket already. So that's how dedicated I am to experience the parks again, experiencing a touch of Disney and the Disney parks. Dole Whip Monte Cristo and lobster nachos, guys. That's gonna be amazing. One of the big things that I said that I would do when I turned 21 is to drink at Disney. Save my first drink for Disney, and I did. First drink was actually right behind me at Carthay Circle, but Lamplight Lounge has always had those wonky, those strange and unique drink combinations. You know, it's quite the vibe that I'd be very excited for when I turn 21. So I'll go first day, and hopefully we'll take some friends with us. Probably pay for their tickets too, but we'll see what happens. So yeah, tickets are on sale right now. The event's gonna begin in just a couple of weeks' time. Stay tuned later tonight for our WandaVision watch party of the TASG watch party, newly renamed just last week. If you don't want to miss the action, go ahead and subscribe and hit that notification button for to get my notifications on the vlogs. When we get new vlogs up and when we do more live streams. Because the live streams, let me tell you, once the summer hits, we are going to be busy. Busy with a capital biz. That's going to do it for us today. We'll see you guys later tonight for WandaVision.